Thank you for clicking on this video today. My name is Elliot and you're watching Freelance Duck Hunting. I have been recording my hunts since 2015. This is season 10 of Freelance Duck Hunting. And once again, I'm going to be showing you all of my public land adventures throughout the 24-25 season as we get after it. And I hope that you're going to really enjoy it. Make sure and hit that subscribe button if you like waterfowl hunting, duck hunting, goose hunting, dog training, hunt tests. Click that subscribe button because that's what you're going to get from this channel. Now, on this particular video, I'm going to be reviewing myself at an AKC master hunt test. At a master hunt test, you've got 3 series, and I'm going to be showing you all 3 of those and going through it and kind of critiquing what Georgie and myself are doing. Georgie is a 5-year-old black lag female with her HRCH title. That's her HRC Hunting Retriever Champion title. We're moving over to AKC and trying to get our master title, which I'll talk a little bit more about that in just a little bit. But before that, I want to let you guys know, August 27th, 7 o'clock, we've got season 4, I think, of the hunt giveaway, the 4th ever hunt giveaway. And not, in addition this year to the hunt giveaway, since this is season 10 of Freelance Duck Hunting, we're going to do something a little bit special. I'm going to be giving out a bunch of gear and a bunch of prizes as well. I've got stuff from Shoddy Gear. I've got Camp Right. I've got Flight Day ammunition and a couple of others that I'm going to be announcing to you in some of the upcoming videos and the hunt giveaway. In order for you to get signed up for this giveaway, you've got to go to patreon.com/freelance duck hunting. And over there, you can sign up for the free tier, $5, $10, or $25. Free tier is going to get you 1 entry, $5, 5 entry, $10, 10 entries, $25, 25 entries, and so on. It's just kind of like a Ducks Unlimited raffle where the number of entries that you put in is how many times your name is going to go on the wheel. And then on the live stream on the 27th of August at 7 p.m. Central Time, you'll be able to add more entries if you would like to, and we're going to spin that wheel and we're just going to give away a bunch of stuff. And the last thing we're going to do is to give away that hunt where you and a friend are going to come here with me and we're going to hunt with the owner of Flight Day Ammunition, my personal friend Ben. He has started a bismuth ammo company and he has some of the most prime waterfowl hunting in North America, and we're going to go and hunt with him for a couple days over in Missouri. And I think it's going to be a fantastic time. Let's go ahead and watch this first series, and I'm going to critique this as we go. Here we go. So let's go ahead and check it out. You start in a holding blind. Vocalization. Listen to her. Georgie gets amped. You've got to heel him to the line. They've got a little wooden gun there you've got to pick up. Once you pick up this gun and once you raise your hand and signal it, you are not allowed to talk to your dog at all. There's the signal. You're going to see me do something really stupid here in a second. Now, Georgie's not swinging her head, and I got really scared. I wasn't thinking. That is illegal. And I got reprimanded by the judges for that. Really embarrassing. Mark 3. Notice that Georgie's stepped out in front of me now.
Georgie.
And I let her go without calling her back. She's off on Mark 1. A lot of the issues I had with Georgie this hunt test season was just her line manners, making too much noise at the line, creeping instead of staying close to me, chomping birds like you're seeing now. And that situation there, what I should have done was call Georgie back to heel because she's just getting too excited and I'm rushing through the process. I was really, really fortunate because after this particular series, Eric Tizon, who's a professional trainer in Missouri, Show Me Retrievers Kennels or Show Me Kennels. I think it's Show Me Retrievers Kennels. He used to work with Flatliner Kennels with Chris Jobin, and now he's got his own thing going over in Missouri. He's the one that filmed these for me. He pulled me aside, and he really gave me some valuable coaching about things I was doing improperly with Georgie. Look at her chomping the bird. See how she stepping out in front of me? There, that time I healed her, but not well enough. I couldn't even get my hand over her head because she was so far forward. So Eric pulled me aside and let me know, number one, I needed to slow down. And number two, I was just kind of letting Georgie do her own thing without being in control. If she creeps out in front of me, I need to be bringing her back and be under control. And so that was the advice that he gave me in between this first series and second series. So there's the third mark. Now we're going to move on to the second series. So on the first series, Georgie picked up all three of those marks cleanly. No issues. So according to the rules, you have to have one series that's clean. That means they've got to pick up a triple without you using your whistle to get them there. So I passed that. Also, the flyer was in that series, which is the live bird thrown that they shoot. Got past that. Now we're on to the next series. Now, I want you to watch closely because I was trying to take Eric's advice on the second series and be in a little more control of Georgie. And when she vocalizes or when she creeps out in front of me, to just take my time, bring her back, and make her kind of work with me a little more. So let's go ahead and watch the second series here. The second series is the land/water series. Heel. There she was vocal, so I heeled her back I put her back into the holding blind and tried it again. I'm trying to get her to stop being vocal. And you can hear she's vocal again. You can just see how amped up she is. Place. Sit. Right. That time she was even louder. After the third time of trying, I just got to get to the line. You got to keep walking. Heeling to the line. Now, this is called a walk up, where they throw that bird out as you're walking up. There, Georgie sees it. Mark 2. Mark 3 is clear down there. Not bad. She didn't creep on that one bad at all. Oh, I was so happy how she hit the water here. We had been working so hard on her not running clear around on the bank, not cheating the bank, and she took a direct straight line right through the water. I was so pleased with that because we had really been working hard on taking a direct line through the water. And trying to have a little more control over here, like Eric told me to. Just trying to take my time, trying to implement what the coaching Eric gave me. And here she did cheat the bank a little bit, but she still hit water. So that's not the line I want on that, but it's still, she hit water. She's fine. They're not going to count her down that much for that, running around the bank. Now on this series, it's a triple with a blind, and there was the walk up, which, like I said, the walk up is when you're walking up and the bird just comes out and the dog has to show that they're not going to leave without you telling. Georgie. The mistake I made on that one is I need to have my hand over her head. And when you have your hand over their head and you release them, it's a signal to them to push deeper. And so she stopped at that first discoloration of grass you could see there and started working. Maybe if I had pushed her a little harder with my tone and with hand over her head, she would have gone on through that. Oh, there's two blinds on this one, not one. So we're turned around so they can lay the blind birds down without Georgie seeing them.
You're good.
Lining her up. Okay, she's always tap dancing. She just has so much go to her, this dog. Now I'm going to stop this. If you can see right where she sits down here, that blind is directly behind her right now. But from my vantage point, she's off to the left a little too much. You want to keep these dogs in line. So if you're looking towards the blind where they're at and you hold your hand up, your fingers up for masters, you want them inside of that line. And if they get outside of that line, you got to hit that whistle. You don't want them going clear around to get that. So I'm going to cast Georgie a right angle, or I probably gave her a straight back. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell from exactly where my vantage point is on that. I'm standing. She's a little too far to the right. Now here's a cast refusal. Now on that one, I gave her a angle left, and she went straight back. So when the judges scoring, that's a cast refusal. That counts off against you because she didn't go the way I told her to. Now here at this point, if you look where she's at, she has smelled birds behind that hay bale. And so when she turned that direction, I knew that she had winded those birds behind that hay bale. And so this is an opportunity on a blind to get into a lot of trouble, because if she goes back in there and starts messing around with those birds, tries to steal one out of the bucket or something that's back there, you can get disqualified from the whole event for that. So what I chose to do on this one was bring her forward out of it and then cast her back. Let's watch. That's the forward whistle. Now she's set, Bo. And she took a perfect cast on that. That was a really good job, Georgie. So that line's going to look a little, a little zigzaggy, but it's not bad. Not bad at all.
Heel.
One more blind.
Heel. Sit. Heel. 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 Sit.
Georgie's a good-looking little dog.
Heel. Heel. Sit.
She just has so much drive to her. Lined her up.
Back.
Stop her there because she's off to the left. Getting a dog to go into water like that is a lot harder than you think. Now I'm going to stop this here real quick. You can see there's the blind there. It's on the bank over there. Getting a dog on that cast, when you're casting like that to get in the water and they see that bank, I can't tell you how much time and effort it takes to get dogs to not just run that bank. So I was so pleased with her that she hit water on that. When she entered the water, she was a little too far to the left. That's why I stopped her there, and I'm giving another cast to bring her right, because you want them right inside that line. And this cast was fantastic. I mean, all the way there. So I was really pleased with that blind as well. So before we start this series number 3, now we got a call back for the third series. And a callback is when at the end, when all the dogs run, you get together and say, these are the dogs that get to move on to the next series. So it's really a lot of fun. It's a lot of anticipation, a lot of adrenaline. It's like, can I pass step 1, step 2, step 3? So going into the third series now, I have not used any casts on any of the marks, which means that you have to have one clean triple without a cast. But in one series, you don't want to use the whistle 2 different times. You really want to keep it to one cast on a mark in each. Well, and not in each series, in a series. So going into this last one, I felt really, really confident because we had our cast if we need it on a mark. So this is going to be a triple again with a blind. Mark 1, 2, and the third one's on land over here. But see, she's creeping.
Heel.
I'm going to stop it here.
Heel.
So when she's creeping forward, if you can see what she did here and you can see which way she's looking, she's gotten into this habit of creeping on the marks, and I have to heel her almost every single time. When I heel her back, she tends to do exactly what you see here. She's switching to a different mark, which I do not like that one. But I want her to be on the go bird. The go bird is the last bird that came out and the one they're going to take first. So she switched, and I've got to re-heel her and bring her back to the mark I want her to go to, something she and I need to work on. So there, now I've got her back on the one that I want.
Sit.
Nice job, Georgie.
And heel. 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 Heel.
I'm watching her head and her face to see where she's lined up and see if she sees it. And almost every time she's just locked in. When she comes back and I re-heal her, she knows exactly which one she's supposed to go to. She's locked. If she doesn't know where it is, I can tell because she kind of does this, and her ears are set a little differently, and she's not locked in. If she knows the marking, she is locked, and you can just tell. Watch her head on this one and see if you can see it. And if they're not locked in on it, then you need to try to line them up and make sure that they're right there, locked. See her? That head right there. When you could see her looking around, and boom. Now that entry made me extremely happy too, because before this hunt test event, the one before it, we failed it. And one of the reasons we failed it was how she was behaving around water and running around the bank on water. And she cheated so bad one time she lost the mark. She didn't know where it was. So on this hunt test, man, she is showing so much improvement, and she hit that water so perfectly. Made me really happy.
Heel. Sit.
And there you go.
Sit. Sit.
And that was the Flint Oak Master Hunt Test. In AKC, there's 3 different levels. You've got junior, senior, and master. And Georgie's at the highest level in the master. If you get 6 passes, so this is 1 pass, these 3, then you get your Master Hunter title, and you're eligible to go to the Master National, which is a once-a-year event for the whole North America. All the dogs that have qualified that want to compete descend on that. We're not going to go do that. I don't think Georgie's quite ready for it yet, but hopefully that we will do that sometime. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you are a hunt test guy, a lot of the stuff I was saying is old news to you. If you've never been exposed to the hunt test world, might be something you want to get to. If you have any comments or questions, or what do you think? Are you a hunt test guy, or are you not a hunt test guy? Are you a dog guy? Put it down in the comments. I'd love to get a great conversation going on about this. And don't forget, patreon.com/freelance duck hunting. Get signed up. There's no reason not to go and get signed up at the free level. At least put your name in there so that you can be on the wheel, that when we spin for all of our gear, we're going to give away flight day ammunition. We're giving away 10 boxes of that. We're giving away shoddy gear. We're giving away Camprite tent cot. We're giving away North American Waterfowler app subscriptions. We're giving away Final Approach decoys. And I think I have something really, really special lined up that I haven't announced yet, but it's going to be an awesome event, August 27th. So go get signed up for it. However many entries you want, you can have, from 1 to whatever. Let's go ahead and get that done. It's going to be a great event. Thank you guys for watching me. Until next time, you've watched another episode of Freelance Duck Hunting.